Now let's talk about upper back posture, okay? There's two things that can often happen with upper back posture. If you can't lift your arms overhead, that's a problem. And if you can't bring your arms behind your back, that's also a problem. But let's figure out which one feels worse for you. So all you're gonna do is this. You're gonna take your arms and you're gonna lift them overhead like this, and you're gonna see how far you can get them up without dramatically bending your back, okay? So try to think reaching towards the sky. If you can lock your elbows and bring them up by your ears, you're probably good there. Now let's bring the hands behind the back. If you can, clasp them and then extend the arms. If you can't clasp and extend the arms like this, then this is probably the stretch for you. If you can't fully extend your elbows by your ears, then that's probably the stretch for you, okay? So we're gonna do both versions. Pick the one that feels like the right fit for you. And I'm gonna show you again, more beginner variations and then more advanced variations of each one. So for the overhead shoulder stretch, we're gonna start by doing a movement called a high chair down dog. So this is, we're gonna need a countertop or a chair, something nice and sturdy. Make sure it's sturdy and it doesn't slide out on you, okay? Let's all be safe today. Grab the chair, walk your feet back, and then imagine you have a weight tied around your chest. And then just let that weight pull your body down just like this. And you'll start to feel a stretch in the lats and in the rib cage, which is gonna open up the arms. Now, one thing to be cautious of here, and this is like, I'm a stickler for good movement, is as we do this, and if your palms are flat, don't let your arms roll inward. Don't let your shoulder internally rotate. So it can often be helpful if you feel like you're stretching kind of inside the shoulder capsule rather than through the rib cage and lats, is turn your thumbs toward the sky. So instead of grabbing the chair, thumbs point upward toward the sky and come back into this position and just let that weight of your chest drag you down, okay? If this is still too challenging for you, you can always come over to a wall, put your hands on a wall, and just do this stretch on a wall as well. That's a great beginner variation. If this feels like it's too easy for you, then one of the best stretches out there to focus on that full shoulder extension is a downward dog stretch. I'll show you how to do that next. You're gonna come into the downward dog position. So I'm here, starting on all fours. My hands are right in front of me. I'm gonna grip the ground with my fingers to make sure I'm strengthening my wrists while creating that flexibility. Then I'm gonna stick my butt up in the sky. I'm not gonna worry about my heels coming down to the ground. I'm gonna think about bringing my belly button and my chest towards my thighs. So if I'm here like this, I wanna bring the belly button and the chest towards the thighs, pressing the arms out forward and opening up the chest, the lats, and giving myself more flexibility in the shoulders, okay? And same thing in this position. We're gonna take those big breaths in, and we're gonna exhale, and try to bring the chest closer to the thighs every time we do that big inhale and big exhale, okay?